President of the Republic of Ghana, John Mahama, is on his way to London. Why? He's joining other world leaders at an anti-corruption summit organized by the UK government. A statement signed by the Communications Minister, Dr. Edwin Mahama, says the event is taking place at a time when President Mahama has been traveling across the country in furtherance of his transparency agenda to account to the people of Ghana. President Mahama said before leaving Accra that the London summit provides an opportunity to demonstrate once again the measures being put in place to strengthen our fight against corruption, combat money laundering, and also counter the financing of terrorism. But not everyone agrees with this. Some Ghanaians in the UK, in fact, are preparing to meet the president, not to say welcome, but to demonstrate against him about how he's handled corruption in the country today. We can speak to the convener of the group of these demonstrators, Nana Ansa Obofo. He's joining us on the line via Skype for more on this particular story. Good afternoon to you, Nana Ansa.
Yes, good afternoon, Francis.
And where exactly are you speaking to us from?
Yes, I'm now at Stamford Hill, yes, in North London.
Okay. Now, Nana, why have you taken this decision to demonstrate against the president when he's supposed to come and address how, as a country, we are adding to the global fight against corruption?
Yes, thank you very much. Let me say a very good evening to your viewers in Ghana. Yes, I just heard you reading a press release by the Communication Minister, Dr. Mahama, that because the president is coming to UK, it's a sign that he's been working towards deepening accountability and transparency in Ghana. Well, we concerned Ghanaians in the UK doesn't see it that way, because even at all, President Mahama coming to UK is coming with an entourage consisting of 21 people. 21 people, ministers, deputy ministers, and other dignitaries, which we see it as not being prudent. It's going to cost the president per our checks at the hotel they will lodge. That is Jumeirah Carlton Hotel, 1 Carrigan, XW 1P 9PY, £90,000. It's too much for us because his co-equal from Nigeria, Buhari, is coming all the way from Nigeria to UK with only 4 ministers, which is costing them £3,000.
Okay, but again, Nana, I need to stop you at this point. How did you come by this information of the number of people who are coming with the president and how much they're spending?
Yeah, Francis, you know, we've done our checks because we thought the president coming to UK will come to a community where Ghanaians are based, like where I'm standing, North London, Stamford Hill, Dalston, Walthamstow, Seven Sisters, Enfield, Wood Green, Leighton, so whatever. But he chose, or the Ghana High Commissioner in the UK, Peter Smith, chose to send the meeting or the gathering to Southwest London, which is an expensive hotel where any person who sleeps in that hotel per day pays £2,000. That's power checks. You can Google the address of that hotel and check the amount they take, even car parking at that particular hotel. So it's ridiculous. So we thought the president coming to Ghana after attending the anti-corruption summit, trying to meet Ghanaians, will meet Ghanaians at where Ghanaians live most, in London.
Okay, but again, I need to stop you again, Nana, because the thing is this. For the president, he has the prerogative of wherever he can sleep with his delegation. But how do you equate that to corruption?
Francis, we live in UK, and we not live in a global world. Anything that happens in Ghana, we hear it. As I'm speaking to you now, or talking to you now, it's live in the UK. I can see everything happening. Anything that happens in Ghana, we are aware. Can you imagine? I mean, our natural resource being an oil, money, or proceeds, 36 billion being used to brand a bar. I mean, come on, without going through a procurement process or a tendering process. How? It's not possible. Just quite recently, a day or two, Dr. Baumia just told the world that the finance minister has lodged a certain amount of $250 million at UBA. And they are giving us all kind of reasons, which is, I mean, you can say those things to the Marines. So in terms of corruption, we all know President Mahama cannot defend himself in terms of corruption. So we are just going to demonstrate to tell him the way he's handling corruption in Ghana is pathetic.
Okay, Nana, relax. thing is this. For the president coming to London for this anti-corruption summit, he was invited by the UK government. Why wouldn't you first listen to what he has to say? And if you have objections, then you have cause to demonstrate.
Francis, we've listened to the president on a number of occasions. He's been traveling across the country on changing lives, transforming Ghana, on accounting to the people, and saying all sorts of things, which is unthinkable. So we know we are not going to sit down for the president to come to the UK to be telling us stories. In this modern world, it's not the olden age whereby you do recordings on tape and then you send to Ghana for people to listen. In this modern world, we know everything. Mind Joe online, Peace online, City online. So everything that goes on in Ghana, we know, we hear. And we can analyze it and sleep over it and see clearly that it's not the true nature of our country.
Okay,
that is why I put it to the president that no matter what, at least all the scandals that has written his government, he must set up a proper committee for investigations. Zida, Sada, Super, Isopotone, the Bars Bandit, a whole lot. A whole lot.
Nana, many asking questions. How did this group concern Ghanaians in UK? How was it formed?
Well, this is not our first time demonstrating in the UK. We've gone on a number of demonstrations. It comprises of political activists concerned Ghanaians who are devastated.
Political activists belonging to which parties?
MPP, PPP, BNC, CPP, NDP in the UK.
So these are opposition parties, political activists?
You can choose to call it that way. But we are Ghanaians. But my name is Nana Ansa, a Ghanaian.
So what would you say to people who say this is a politically motivated demonstration only meant to give the president a bad name?
The president is not a Catholic bishop. He's a politician. And all his rounds, all his statements clearly shows that he's in politics and campaign. So I don't know why, or the reason why he's afraid, or his people are afraid of Ghanaians meeting him and their statement sound political to him. If only he's concerned and he will listen to us, those of us living in the UK. Because, Francis, our commission or remittances annually, when it comes to Ghana, it helps in the national economy. And President Mahama appreciates it. So if we are going there to demonstrate, to tell him to be bold, to deal with corruption that has engulfed his government, I don't think it's anything serious that anybody will say, it's political activity. No. Because, Ghana, in this modern Ghana, everything is about politics. Even our pastors, chiefs are doing politics. What about we living outside Ghana? We have relatives, our mothers, our siblings, our cousins, children living in Ghana in such a terrible economic condition. We have to also come out and tell the president, no, what is going on? Put your feet down. Look at Jifar Tibo, what she said in the Volta region. It's so terrible and pathetic.
Okay, Nana.
Wow.
Right, so you demonstrate today or tomorrow against the president. What do you achieve with it?
On Friday at 5 p.m.
So when you demonstrate against the president, you think he's not done enough for corruption. What do you achieve with it?
Well, we believe that the Ghana High Commissioner in the UK will, present our petition to the president. And I believe if only he's a listening person, he will also give a thought or, an eye to our petition. Because we believe, if only we believe we are Ghanaians. France, can you believe, in the UK, even acquiring a Ghanaian passport is a problem. These are all issues, not only about maybe corruption. But
and that's what you want fixed. For tomorrow's demonstration, you are the convener. How many people are you, for Friday's demonstration, how many people are you expecting to turn up?
Yes, in our last demonstration, we had a little about 500. And so Friday in the evening, Ghanaians will go to work, they will close, and they will be linking through their underground trains to come to Southwest London. We are expecting not less than 400, 500 Ghanaians across London.
All right. Nana Ansah, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us this afternoon here on The Pulse, speaking to us from North London, sharing his views with us on the demonstration they intend to embark on Friday against the president on what they describe as the president not doing enough in handling corruption in Ghana. Now,